Are you tired of mediocrity? You see others pulling in life-changing gains in crypto, and yet you feel like you're always one step behind. Maybe you've played it safe, following conventional wisdom, holding on to your coins, or waiting for the next dip to buy more. But what if I told you that the secret to explosive growth in cryptocurrency lies not in the mainstream strategies everyone is using, but in 3 powerful crypto strategies that you probably haven't tried yet? What if I told you that by embracing these bold, under-the-radar approaches, you could be one step ahead of the game, capitalizing on opportunities that most investors never even see? It's time to stop settling for average returns and start unlocking life-changing potential. It's time to shake things up. The cryptocurrency market is not for the faint-hearted. It's volatile, unpredictable, and ruthless. Yet, for those who understand its intricacies, it's also a place of unparalleled opportunity, where fortunes are made seemingly overnight. But here's the problem: most people stick to the same old strategies, and as a result, they're getting the same old returns. You know the drill: buy and hold. Wait for the next bull market. Diversify across a few well-known coins. But are these strategies really working for you? Are they delivering the 100x gains you've heard so much about? For most investors, the answer is no. They're stuck in a cycle of mediocre returns, and they don't even realize that there are alternative strategies that could transform their portfolios and elevate them to the next level of success. Today, I want to introduce you to 3 powerful crypto strategies that the vast majority of investors haven't even tried. These strategies aren't for the timid or the passive. They require research, patience, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But for those who are willing to take that leap, the rewards can be life-changing. We're going to dive deep into each strategy, explaining exactly how they work and why they could be the key to unlocking exponential growth in your crypto portfolio. I'm not here to sell you false promises. These strategies come with risks, just like anything worthwhile in life. But if you approach them intelligently, they can help you leapfrog the competition and position yourself for massive gains while others are still playing by the same old rules. Let's jump in. The first strategy we need to talk about is one that's been around for a while but is still vastly underutilized by the average investor: yield farming. Now, I know you've probably heard the term thrown around in DeFi circles, but ask yourself this: have you actually tried it? Most people are too afraid to dive into yield farming because they don't fully understand how it works, or they've been scared off by stories of impermanent loss and complex smart contracts. But let me tell you something: yield farming is one of the most powerful passive income strategies in crypto. Here's how it works: yield farming allows you to put your crypto assets to work. Rather than just holding onto your coins and hoping they appreciate in value, yield farming lets you lend your assets to decentralized exchanges or DeFi protocols, earning a percentage of transaction fees or interest in return. It's the equivalent of being a liquidity provider, but instead of a paltry interest rate like in traditional finance, we're talking double-digit annual yields, sometimes even triple-digit returns. Take, for example, popular DeFi platforms like Aave, Compound, or Uniswap. These platforms need liquidity to function. And when you provide that liquidity, they reward you generously for doing so. Let's say you stake Ethereum and a stablecoin like USDC in a liquidity pool. As traders use the liquidity to execute their transactions, you earn a portion of the transaction fees. But that's not all. You're often rewarded with the platform's native governance token as a bonus. These tokens can themselves appreciate in value, giving you multiple streams of income. But let's talk risks. Is there risk involved in yield farming? Absolutely. The most prominent risk is impermanent loss. This occurs when the price of the assets in the liquidity pool fluctuates significantly. If you withdraw your liquidity when the prices have diverged too much, you could end up with less than what you originally deposited. But here's the thing: if you're strategic about when you enter and exit, and if you choose the right pools, you can mitigate this risk and maximize your returns. Now, why haven't you tried this yet? Maybe it's because it seems complicated, or maybe you've been following advice that steers you toward safer, more traditional methods. But remember this: the most significant opportunities in crypto don't come from following the herd. They come from understanding how to make your assets work for you in new and innovative ways. Yield farming offers you passive income that works in the background, constantly growing your crypto holdings. So, ask yourself, what's stopping you from giving it a try? With the right research and a few calculated moves, you could be earning more in a week from yield farming than you'd make in a year by simply holding onto your coins. Now let's talk about staking, but not in the way that most people approach it. Sure, Everyone knows you can stake Ethereum 2.0 or Cardano and earn decent returns, but are you really taking full advantage of staking's potential? The key to this strategy is to go beyond the mainstream projects and explore lesser known, early stage blockchains that are eager to attract participants to secure their networks. Why does this matter? Because early stage projects offer significantly higher staking rewards than established networks. And, if the project succeeds, the value of the tokens you stake could skyrocket, leading to multiples on your investment. This is about being an early mover in projects that have real technological promise but are still flying under the radar. Let me give you an example. Think back to when Polkadot or Avalanche were in their infancy. Early stakers in those networks not only earned massive staking rewards, but they also benefited from the incredible appreciation in the value of their staked tokens. We're talking 10x, 20x, or even more. Staking in lesser known projects can be highly rewarding, but it requires you to do your homework. You need to find projects that have solid teams, real-world use cases, and a strong vision for the future. The beauty of staking in these projects is twofold. First, you earn passive income in the form of staking rewards, just like with the bigger networks. But second, and more importantly, you're positioning yourself to profit massively if the project takes off. In a sense, it's like being an early investor in a startup. The risks are higher, but the potential rewards are enormous. This isn't about throwing darts at a board and hoping for the best. It's about being strategic, about researching emerging projects, understanding the technology, and getting in early before the rest of the world catches on. Most people are too risk-averse to explore beyond the top 10 cryptos. That's where you can gain a massive advantage. Ask yourself, are you willing to take that extra step? Are you ready to go beyond the ordinary and stake in projects that could represent the next wave of blockchain innovation? The potential is there, waiting for those who are bold enough to seize it. Finally, let's talk about crypto arbitrage, a strategy that most people have heard of, but few have the knowledge or courage to actually pursue. Why? Because arbitrage requires quick thinking, precision, and sometimes a little bit of automation to get the most out of it. But here's the thing, crypto arbitrage is one of the most consistent and reliable strategies for making money in cryptocurrency. The premise is simple, prices for the same cryptocurrency can vary across different exchanges. This price difference creates an opportunity for profit. You buy low on one exchange and sell high on another, pocketing the difference. Sounds easy, right? But here's where the challenge comes in. Price discrepancies don't last long. You need to be fast, and ideally, you need tools that can automate the process for you. Now, you might be thinking that the profit margins are too small to be worth it. And yes, on an individual trade, the margin might be small, but the beauty of arbitrage is that it can be repeated multiple times in a short period. By executing dozens or even hundreds of trades a day, you can turn small profits into a substantial daily income. This is a strategy for those who are willing to get technical, who aren't afraid of using bots and algorithms to gain an edge. But the rewards are there for the taking. While other investors are sitting around waiting for their long-term investments to bear fruit, you could be making money every day, regardless of whether the market is going up or down. And let's not forget, crypto arbitrage isn't limited to spot trading. You can also take advantage of price differences between the futures markets and the spot markets, or even between different countries' exchanges. The opportunities are endless, but they require you to act fast and think strategically. So why haven't more people jumped on this opportunity? It's simple, most people aren't willing to put in the time to learn how to do it effectively. But if you're willing to go the extra mile, if you're willing to step outside your comfort zone and master this strategy, the potential rewards are huge. You've heard the strategies. You've seen the potential. But now it's time to ask yourself, are you ready to take the leap? Most investors are content with playing it safe, sticking to the mainstream strategies, and hoping for moderate returns. But that's not who you are, is it? You're here because you're ready for something bigger. You're ready to break out of the mold, to stop settling for average, and to start pursuing extraordinary results. These strategies aren't easy, but they're not meant to be. If making massive gains were easy, everyone would be doing it. But they're not. Most people are too afraid of risk, too lazy to learn, or too stuck in their ways to explore the opportunities right in front of them. But not you. You're different. You see the bigger picture. You understand that with great risk comes great reward, and you're willing to put in the effort to understand these strategies, to take calculated risks, and to position yourself for life-changing gains. In the world of cryptocurrency, the most significant opportunities are often the ones that are hiding in plain sight. Yield farming offers you passive income that could far outpace the returns you'd get from simply holding your coins. Staking in lesser known projects allows you to be an early investor in the next big thing, while earning rewards along the way. And crypto arbitrage lets you profit from the market's inefficiencies, making money whether the market is up or down. So, what are you waiting for? Now is the time to step outside your comfort zone and embrace these strategies. Don't be like the majority of investors who settle for mediocrity. Be the one who takes action, who seizes opportunities, and who turns those opportunities into real, tangible results. This is your moment. Fortune favors the bold, and the bold are the ones who go beyond the obvious, beyond the safe, and into the realm of extraordinary possibilities. Let's go out there and make it happen. The strategies are in your hands. Now it's time to execute. If you found this video informative and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support helps me create more content like this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with my latest videos. Remember, your future depends on your actions today. So, take that first step, believe in yourself, and go out there and make it happen. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep achieving.